Hi kiddos, this is Miss Stark with another video. This time we're going to be looking at adding integers. I've noticed we've had some struggles with this, so I'm hoping this will help clear things up with adding integers. So, the first thing you're going to do is you're going to write your name at the top. Next, I'm going to zoom in so I can kind of see what's going on better. So, in the instructions, it says the sum of two positive integers is a positive integer. Basically, 2 plus 5 equals 7. We all knew that back in first grade, kindergarten. We learned about adding numbers, positive numbers. We didn't know they were positive numbers, but we knew how to do them. So adding two negative integers is the same as adding two positive integers, except your answer will be negative. So in this example, -3 plus -6 is -9. They're the same things. A positive plus a positive is a positive. A negative plus a negative is a negative. If one is a positive and the other is a negative, what you're going to do is you're going to subtract the digits how you would normally. So if we had 3 or 5 plus -3, we'd do 5 minus 3. And then take the value of the greater digit, which in this case would be 5. 5 is positive, so my answer would be a positive 2. So we have some work here. Basically, it's the same problem over and over again, just the negative signs pop up in different places. So the first one, pretty simple, 3 plus 4. That's simple. 3 plus 4, that's 7. -3 plus -4, well, if we look up here, a negative plus a negative, well, 3 plus 6 was still 9, but it was a -9. So here, we have 3 plus 4, which is 7, but it's a -7. Now we get to a little bit trickier. Now we have 3 plus -4. Well, they're different, so we're going to subtract. So I don't know what 3 minus 4 is, but I know 4 minus 3 is 1. So I'm going to put the 1 there first, just so I know it's 1. Now I look at the 3 and I look at the 4. I know 4 is bigger, so I know my answer is going to be negative because my negative is with my 4. So next up is where the 3 is negative instead of the 4. Again, I subtract. 4 minus 3 is 1. My bigger number is still 4. 4 is positive, so it's just positive 1. I'm just going to leave it alone like it is. So my next one is -3 plus -3. Well, they're both negatives. They're the same sign. So I'm going to add them. So this becomes a 3 plus 3 is 6. Since they're both negative, it's a -6. Okay, next up is 3 plus -3. Well, 3 minus 3 is 0. Now, special case with zeros. They are neither negative nor positive. So we're just going to leave it as it is. And we wouldn't be able to tell what the greatest, since they're both the same, there's no one that's greater. So lucky for us, 0 doesn't need one, so it's just 0. No negative signs. Same here, -3 plus 3. Well, that ends up being the same thing because 0 is neither positive or negative. Okay, 3 plus 3. Easy peasy. 6. Okay, now we're getting into 5. Blue? Not 5, but 3. Row 3. So we have 5 plus -1. Well, they're different, so I got to subtract. So 5 minus 1 is 4. 5 is the bigger number, so my answer is positive 4. So now let's look at my next one. 5, negative 5 plus 1. Well, they're different, so I subtract. So my answer will be 4. 5 is again my bigger digit, and it is negative, so my answer is actually negative 4. Okay, so now I have two negatives. Since they're the same, I add them. 5 plus 1 is 6. Since they're both negative, my answer is negative 6. And then the obvious 5 plus 1, which is. Just remember that when the signs are the same, two negatives is the same as if they're adding together. You just put the negative sign, as you can see with this pattern. This page is to help you recognize patterns within the different problems by using the same numbers over and over again to help you recognize these patterns. So for number 4, obviously I see right here 7 plus 3, I know that's 10. And I know when I have two negatives, it will equal the same thing, just negative. Let me use a different color so it stands out a little more. I used purple. So this is negative 10 because I have 7 negatives plus 3 negatives, which makes 10 negatives. And then 7 plus 3 is 10. Now the harder ones, the ones where we're actually subtracting. So 7 minus 3 is 4. So here 7 minus 3 is also 4. Here 7 is bigger, 7 is negative, so this is negative. Here 7 is bigger, 7 is positive, so it stays positive 4. This is how you would do it for all the problems. If they are the same signs, both negative or both positive, you're going to add them. Just 7 plus 3, 5 plus 1, 3 plus 3, 3 plus 4. And then add the negative sign or just leave it like it is. When they're different, you subtract. So 7 minus 3, 5 minus 1, 3 minus 3, 4 minus 3. Making sure it's easiest for you because I don't know my 3 minus 4, so I did 4 minus 3 just to make it easier. And then find the bigger digit, whether it's 4, neither, so it became neutral, 5, or 7. You're gonna make sure your sign matches that bigger number. I hope this video has helped. I can't wait to see you guys next time. Bye!